Welcome back to Kayak Dangler. Let's see if it works this time. If it doesn't, I'm not bothering, guys. Welcome back. Oh no, I haven't sorted this rig out. It's the same rig. Dropped leads. Oh, I haven't brought any sugar with me, tell you what. Today is one of them days, guys, I have to tell you. Hi, welcome back, mate. Yeah, take two. Let's see if my phone holds reception this time. I'm not having a good day at work, on the live, in general, so it wants to sort it out, otherwise I'll just cancel the live, honestly. But sorry about the start of that other one. I don't want to blow my top, but I want to blow my top, if you know what I mean. So, bit delicate today, guys. Thought you guys might be able to cheer me up, because at the moment, I feel pretty bloody angry, I've got to tell you. Welcome in, guys. Kojak. Has anyone got any work? Because I'm just about to, I'm thinking our company's just about to run out. I really am. Welcome in, guys. Skeet, Kojak, John B, whoever else in the field, and I'll be with you in a minute. I wanted to be live about half an hour ago. The tide's like in about half an hour now. So not what I wanted, but never mind. Five likes, 13 people already. Nice one, guys. I do apologise about this frantic start, but Nick the Fish, welcome in. I've had enough of deep breaths this week, mate. I'm not going to lie, I've had enough of them. It's all I've done all week is deep breaths, mate. Carry on deep breathing, I'm going to hyperventilate, mate. Phone wires come out. Welcome in, guys. We're going to try having a nice session today, but I'm not sure how nice it's going to end up. I'm not in the best mood, I'm not going to lie. We are going to try. I'll try not to be an arse on here. If I am, I do apologise. I needed to get out fishing, you guys can come with me, so Oh, mate, honestly though, the way it's gone this week can kiss my ass in one polite way. It can literally kiss my ass. There you go. That's how I feel at the moment. Oh, is anything else going to go wrong today? I'm serious. I'm not moving either. If that tide comes up so far it's in my bivvy, I am not moving. Literally not moving, guys. I am not moving for the sea today. It can wash me away, literally. Good day, Burko. You finish your live now, mate? I would have come in and joined yours, but I really ain't in the frame of mind for that today, mate. So I've come fishing to try and relax, believe it or not. I just whopped a bait out about 130 yards, so that'll help. Angry cast, it went out well though. I'll be with it in a minute. Let me get this rolled, this bait done, and I'm going to roll a smoky one. I need to calm down, man. Land still, welcome in. Welcome in everyone, man. I'll be with you in a minute. Here you go, Burko. This is what we call a loop rig. I'm going to get you some of these rigs in Australia, mate. I'm going to get you some sent over soon. There's a loop rig. We're going to get Burko some of these very soon. I'm going to sort that out. As you can tell, I'm not my normal chirpy self today. So, welcome to a miserable kayak dangler session. Oh, stoof, mate, I'm too hot. Whew. Stoof, mate. Right. Let's go. Hope everyone's well. Sorry I've been a bit frantic. Yeah, they both went out nice, to be honest, Nick. Diane Andrews, welcome in. Had a bit of an issue with the bait falling off of that one though, as I was trying to cast it, but that happens sometimes. Whoa. I probably shouldn't have gone live today, to be honest, but I wanted to come and chill out and you guys chill me out, so. Work this week has just been crap. There's no other word for it. It's been crap, man. Starting to wonder if they're completely drying up at work. I really am. But okay, mate, it must be like 2 in the morning there or something. Like I said, I'm not moving for the tide today. I don't care if it comes in my bivvy. It ain't moving. I ain't moving for nothing. Dog and I outdoors. Well, oh, 10:30 is not so bad. Dog and I outdoors. Yeah, Kojak. What a great name, eh? I hope everyone's well, though. Sorry about this frantic start, like I said. There's 28 people and 15 likes, guys. Don't forget to smash that like if you don't mind. So high tide's in a half hour, but we're going to fish the tide down for a couple of hours. That's why I've still come. There's a bit of seaweed showing, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But wow, man, that was a hectic day. I've had enough today. I'm so glad I didn't get a bird's nest on either of them reels. That would have done me in. You know, the thing that's annoyed me the most today is SouthCoast Dangler sent me a message saying, did I want to go fishing in Brighton for place? And I was like, no, I've got to go to work. I went to work to find out there was one thing ready, which has taken me till I've got left to do it. I could have gone. I should have just gone fishing. That's what's annoyed me today, I've got to tell you. I could have actually gone and had a nice session in Brighton today with Dangler, and instead I went to work and screwed the chance of doing that up, so never mind. You'll be alright. Be alright, I got you guys. I don't want to get that anymore on my trousers. Because I washed them and they stink. I don't. Can you get that on there? Oh, the baiting tools in the washing up, never mind. Manage with this one. Just making some baits up. Cuttle baits. My 10 spools of elastic arrived yesterday, so we've got tons of elastic. Thanks to all the donations, I put that towards the elastic. Cheers, guys. Hoping for a conger or something. Whoa, who's just donated? Go, Jack, you don't have to do that, brother. You want a cup of tea, do you? Thanks very much, buddy. You really didn't have to do that, mate. I do enough for me as it is. Paul, welcome in. Ivy, welcome in. Welcome everyone I've missed. Sorry about the start of this, it's just been a nightmare today. I need to calm down, which I'm slowly doing, so that's why I've come fishing and come live, because you lot always help me out. It's had a miserable week, I'm not going to lie. It's not been a great week for me this week. Right, we've got enough wraps that I can now get the kettle on and chill out for a minute, honestly. That's enough wraps for the whole session there. Dropped one. Various types of wraps. Cuttlefish and mackerel and squid. Happy days. Ow, that was my finger I just stabbed with a knife. Oh mate, honestly. Like I said, I'm not that tide can carry on coming up all at once, but I am not moving my bivvy. Literally not moving. So it can come up all at once, but I'm not moving. So I'll be sitting here underwater if I have to. Yeah, baby, first time. Got new gases, 6 gas arrived. Got the tea on, let's go. That's better, I feel chilled now. Well, a bit more anyway. Fair enough, Obi. What are you going to catch there, buddy? Land of steel, it's not bad, mate. You've got cuttlefish there, and we've got squid and mackerel there. Mixed together. There's a wrap. But let's get the tea on, guys. You know, further ado. Sounds like a jet engine when it's a new gas. Forgot to bring sugar as well, so I'm just going to cut down sugar to 1. Otherwise I won't have enough for the session. But it looks nice out there today. It really does. Yeah, the beach is very awkward to cast at the moment as well. It's got a horrible slope to it right now. So I'm really going to struggle. I didn't hit the deck on either of them casts, but I definitely think we're going to struggle at times. Got the chrome rockets, the Abu 6500 chrome rockets, and the T900 Century T900 Eliminator T900 to this one. That's what we're using, guys. Once I made this tea, I'm going to have a rebate. Because we are 20 minutes to high tide, and then we should get a couple of hours fishing down at least. So I'm here for 2 or 3 hours basically. God, John B, go on, son. Stroof. There's our kettle, John B. I know you love the chrome rockets. I know you love them, mate. I was going to bring the 5.5s out today, but I decided not to. I don't know why, I just didn't. Nice little bottle of milk. Nice brew, mate. Look, let's have a little table with the bucket, I think. Spare bucket I've got. So I've got rid of the secondary box at the moment. And we've just got the one. I managed to get all my gear, like I said last time, into one little box. So, into a normal seat box. So that's a good start. Dulled it down a little bit. Admittedly though, it's not night time, so I haven't got all the lights and that with me, but I think we can make it work. Oh really, Burko? Is it raining tomorrow, is it? You love it, you don't mind? Well, so we're going to recast that left-hand rod. Weed on that. I love the UK weed situation, man. Fabulous. That's the problem. We might have this now for a few days, few weeks. So, good test, man. Oh, my scissors are at home. I'll have to use the others. Crap anyway. These mustard scissors, I don't rate them at all. These are supposed to be good braid scissors and they are absolutely pants. They've now turned into bait scissors. So, but mustard, you can't advertise them as braid scissors, man. They don't work as braid scissors. They're rubbish. Mustard, stop advertising as braid scissors, please, mate. They ain't. I've left the bottom bait on because that one's still really good, so we'll just change the top one. Oh no, it's 2 baits per rig. This is a 2 clip down rig, and then we've got a loop rig. I'll show you this one in a minute. I need to make some more loop rigs, big ones. I need to change it a little bit because it's sometimes giving way a little bit, so I need to sort that out. And I need to use a different spring. I'm using Gemini springs. I need to use a different spring basically. Here's the loop rig. No, 2 click down. You can see that. What you do is you put that one in there, look. I'll show you for Burko. I know Burko likes to feel good. You put that one in that clip. Like that. And then on this one here, you've got another called a cascade swivel. And you hook it into it. And it hooks in, and then when you cast, it releases. once it hits the water. Yeah, man. Now I can enjoy my tea. That bait was still fine, that's why I lobbed it back out. Are you stressed as well, Skeet? Welcome in, Ollie. Must be something in the air today, because I'm casting angry. I'm doing everything angrily today. Although today at work I kept my stuff together, I just didn't feel like being there because it was just going wrong. From the minute I got there, work just went wrong. Not my fault, just, well, Yeah, man. No worries, man. Oh, Bradley, thanks for joining. I'm staying cool, man. Big Jet Outdoor Adventures, welcome in, buddy. Oh, I have, Golly. I have. Trust me, I have. I don't know about ski, but I have. Very nearly at the dog walker, his dog came down and pooed right next to my bivvy, and they were going to walk away from it, but that got put a stop to straight away. I made sure they picked that up. I won't have none of that. First thing when I got here, absolutely not. Hell no. What a glorious afternoon. We can have a couple of hours nice fishing. It's a bit weedy. We'll have to keep just casting regularly. And if it means leaving the same bait on and recasting it because the bait's still fine after 10 minutes of being weeded out, so be it. It's better than not fishing, I suppose, isn't it? Only takes 1 second for a big conger to come along and nab it, as we know too well. That's 33 people and 29 likes. That's awesome, guys. Cheers. The Kojak's donated, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Didn't have to do that. I've got to remember to take these rockets apart when I get home because one of the mags has come loose. I need to tighten the nut up inside. It's not a problem. So I've got to take it back up by hand, but I need to do it up. No wheelbarrow on site. Oh, I have got to tighten my nuts, Ollie. Unfortunately, it's inside the casing and I ain't going to do it on the beach. I've got the tools to do it as well, but I'm not doing it. Do it when I get home. It'll be alright. I just forgot to do it, that's all. Come on, Sea. Let's have you. Oh, this cup of tea's amazing, guys. Yeah, buddy. You won't be able to see it because it's going to spill. One of the fishing / dive boats on its way out there. Come on, Congo, there's got to be one about now. Here we go, right and rod. You know that was a conger sniff at that bait then. Come on fish, come back. Let's do this. No, Ollie, it's not external. There's a nut inside on the monomag. I've just tightened it up by hand. I just need to tighten it up with a spanner inside. It's not going to come out. It's impossible. Unless I kept spinning it anti-clockwise, and it would. Actually clockwise. Yeah, because it's the opposite way around. Because it's the other end of it. So if I span that clockwise, or basically if I span it, it'll come out. I'll span it the way it won't come out. I've tightened it up. I just got to remember, because I don't want it scraping on the side of my spool. So it might have changed the mag a little bit. I doubt it though, it shouldn't do. Well, I have got the mag set to the point where they do sometimes scrape the side of the spool. I've got them that finely tuned, it's not nearly touching. If you get load under it and it's in fully, if the mag's in fully, you do get a little bit of grind. That's why you see me undo the mag when I'm about to reel in. So I've got it to the point that it is like almost touching when there's no load, and when there's load on it, it does slightly touch. Exactly how they should be set up, to be honest. Because if you haven't used monomags, you set them up yourself. When you get them and you put them in, you set up the play in the mag. So what you do is you wind it in until it touches the spool, wind it back quarter of a turn, then you put your knob on. This is without the knob on. Then you put your knob on and you tighten your knob up. You got to make sure you got a tight knob there. But it does mess around. Big Jed, welcome in, buddy. So the first live we did today, I couldn't get reception. I moved my phone about a foot to the left and it's now got reception. It's really weird, isn't it? Thanks, Kojak. You legend. I'm going to give that right hand rod a little bit longer. I'm going to check that because we had a bite on that. So we're just going to give it 5-10 minutes and then it's coming in. Unless it was just weave this rod's in the lead, which is a possibility. We were only fishing for congers or something like that today. I'm not fishing with little hooks again, so we're just with little big hooks. Big rigs, big hooks, bigger baits. No, that's it, man. That's it, Bomber. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, what's my bait? Let that fly away. Don't want to start littering now. But for people like Burko and that, over here is France. So in front of us there is France, the other side of the ocean here. We're on the south coast of the UK. Over that way is like Dorset, and then over that way is like Brighton. So it's France, Dorset, Brighton. It's literally high tide any minute. Any minute. I was late. I was late on the tide. I didn't even plan of coming fishing today. I was supposed to be at work, but everything went wrong on the site, so I decided some days it's better to cut your losses. I've come fishing, but I missed it. I'd like to have got 2 hours at least before high tide, and I kind of didn't get that, but hey ho. We're having a go. We can have a fish for a couple of hours after high tide. And then what I might do is I might go and get rid of the gear, refresh, and I might get my spinning rod out because I'm looking out there and it's blue. but with dirt in places. Now when I was driving past here yesterday and it was low tide around about 4 o'clock, it was looking really good. It was looking quite bluey around the area where we should be bass spinning. So I'm really tempted to, once I finish this live, go and rejuvenate, get my bass spinning gear out, my waders, and come back and have a bass spin. So I'd like to try out the new Sea Weights lures. And we'll go into dark because they're glow in the dark lures, so I'll be able to zap them with my pen. I want to see what happens. I just want to see how they work, let alone catch a fish. So I think we'll be doing that later. So we'll be live for a couple of hours. I'll go and have a rest and then we'll be back again later. It's going to be awesome, man. Alright Blue, how's it going buddy? Shane, welcome in. Bradley, how's it going buddy? Right, that right hand rod had some sort of indication. I'm going to keep recasting. I know this is bad, but look how good them baits are. They're going back out. Happy days. Another whacker of a cast. Skeet, Pompey, welcome in buddy. Portrait Angler, sorry. Pompey. Oh dear. So I'm purposely casting into the harder ground today to try and get things like congers and that. So I want to be in the rough stuff for them. So I'm purposely casting in that sort of vicinity. Try and pick one of these pesky congers up. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been a bit of a tough day today. It's been a tough week. I've had a great week, I've got to say. Not been great at all. But hey ho, that's the way work goes sometimes in life, isn't it? It's basically the tide around about 4 o'clock, I reckon I can get on the reef. I reckon it's going to be around 4 o'clock I can get on that reef, I do. So we're going to have a bit of daylight in later on's live, and it's going to go into dark, and it's not going to be the best live as in being able to like watch it, because I'm not having any lights on in the dark. But what you're going to have is lures that I'm going to light up with a UV torch, and they're going to be glowing across the top of the water to the surface lures. So it's going to be quite interesting. That's why you're coming for a ride with me later, so I can record it and we can go live at the same time. I'm not going to be recording it on my camera, we're just going to be live, and I'll be able to watch that back. It's about time I had to go on them lures, and it's looking nice out there for you, I've got to say, for a bass. The water's only 7 degrees though, or 7.5 degrees, but just a nice slow twitchy retrieve. You might nab a bass on the lure later, so. Yeah, it'll be as sunset as it can. It's not going to be that nice, is it? But I doubt it'll be a sunset. We'll have a look. We'll be out there, so. Where we're fishing now, we'll be about 500 yards out, 600 yards out, maybe 800 yards out. It's quite a long way out. We'll be out there later, wading with spinning gear. Craig, welcome in. Shane. Yeah, mate, I'm going to go fly fishing today. Yeah. Hell no. No, with the Stella and the Luminous, Shane. I'm going to go in luxury, mate. I'm going to go spinning in luxury. I'm not going to be spinning with a fly rod tonight, mate, I'm afraid. It's not happening. I know Skeet wants to see it. No, Skeet, no. Hell no. I knew you'd pipe up. Shane, mate, you've done that on purpose. Yeah, it's a lot clearer now, John. It's not clear, but it's blue. It's turquoise in front of us where I'm casting. So it's bluer. Shame. Go back to work, Shane. But I hope you're looking forward to another live later. 2 lives in one day. Oof, come on. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Alan, mate, welcome in. You've missed some pinging casts today, mate. I don't know whether they were right or not, but I've got too much of a slope behind me, but I've done some pingers today, mate. Angry casts. I'm semi-angry. Semi-angry. I just didn't get something on. I'm not convinced. We're trying. Hopefully a conger comes along, man. Even if it's just £5–10, it doesn't have to be massive. It's starting to pull our string a bit, man. Do the left hand rod in a minute. Nice Raymond wouldn't go down bad, but there's not going to be a ray on that down today. Where I was last session there might be, but not where I am today, I don't think. But to be honest, the fishing on the south coast of the UK right now is difficult. So, other than fishing for whiting and dabs it appears, and you can catch plenty of them, but we're not fishing for them, so you don't get dabbed around here that much. Look at this area. Simon Buston, welcome in, buddy. What's the time now then? Just gone 12. Oh, John, you're vigorous today, mate. Good, son. Good old John B. getting in on the action. Cheers. Yeah, I'm glad I've managed to scale down a bit, so we've got rid of the secondary box. It makes it so much easier on the trolley, man. So much easier, it's less heavy, so much less heavy. So, I just managed to dull it all down. I haven't bought my rig making kit with me because I don't need it. I've got plenty of pre-made rigs with me. So why do I need my rig making kit? It makes no sense. So I've taken that out. And I'm just going to make sure I've got plenty of rigs when I go out. If I go away to Dorset for a week or something, obviously it'll be a different matter. Then I'll have them in the van anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'll have the kit with me, just won't have it out with me. So that's how we're going about it now. And what I think I'm going to do is the other tub that I was bringing out with me, I'm going to put the stuff I'm not using in it. And have that as my home tub or van tub when I go away. So it works quite well. Blue, I take two. I've got a seat box. Do the beach chain, yeah. Blue, I've got a seat box, yeah, big seat box, and a tub 60-litre crate, you know, with a lid. And because I was putting all my tripod, my tea making gear, and all that in that big tub, and all my lights and all my waterproofs and all that malarkey, I was putting all that in there, and it works out that I can put all my tea making gear goes in a square bucket. So I've got these square buckets, Shane's got them as well. I got them off site, they use them to have resin in for the electrical connections. So you can get 2 bottles of water, the gas and stuff, all in, and the cooker all in one of these. And the kettle goes in the box. So I've got one of them buckets for bait and one of them buckets for all the other sundries. And then the spare one that had the sundries in, and the water and that, turns into a water bucket. And the other one's my bait bucket. And then I've taken my tackle box full of all my rig maker stuff, like I said, out of my seat box. Because why would you need that when you've got about 30 ready-made rigs with you? And then, basically, yeah, that's how it goes. So I've dulled it. And then when I go to Chesil next, it's surprisingly easy to pull the trolley without that extra tub and all that other rubbish on it. So once you've got it lower down the centre of gravity like it is, it's easy to pull. So once you're up the top of the slope at Chesil and on the mound, it'll actually be quite easy to pull along now, where before it was a nightmare. So even at Chesil I could pull the trolley along half decent pace. In certain parts of Chesil, other parts I wouldn't even dream of it. Going up to the Dragon's Tooth, no chance, I wouldn't even dream of it ever again. Every time we've tried that, we've stopped 300 yards down the beach. Okay mate, if you're still there, I'll show you the shelters we're using that in a minute. You just don't use this sort of stuff in Oz, do you? Just getting in and out of bed and putting that in. Fresh cuttlefish on. Turn of the tide soon, another 20 minutes. Tide normally got about 20 minutes to half hour after high tide round here till the tide starts going back out. You do get like a slacker period coming up. It's quite often when you do get fish for some reason. I don't understand why that is, because normally they like run a tide, but the best fishing is baits. I want to put a smaller one on the top because it's causing me grief with a heavy bait on for this rig. I made a couple of smaller ones specifically for the top hook, which has also got the pop-up. It should pop up properly as well. Change it up a little bit. Little one for the top, skinny one. Little one for the bottom. Hi guys, I'm going to leave the camera down there because it's better for you to see. What we do is we lay that down there and we just start wrapping that around there like that. Excuse the rig, it's a bit old now. Grab the other tag in and wrap it together so you lose it in the wraps. And just keep wrapping it, man. Don't be shy with your elastic either. And I'll wrap a couple of times around the hook and then back down. Just holds on to the hook a bit better. I'm going to go right down to the end there, look. Try and slow it down. Just keep going. This stuff's stretchy, so it's elastic. You've got the bead there, bait stop bead. And then to finish it off, I do a loop with your fingers like that, and then go through, pull tight, and nip off right down next to it. And there you go, that is your bait. Let's do another one quick. So here's the hook with the giant XL sea weights pop up on it. It's a beast, look at that. So we're going to nip in the bottom of the bait, bring it out, lay it all beside. Get your elastic, start binding them on. This one's going to flutter around lovely. I'm going to go over the top. You can't see it because it's awkward, it's pulling it up. I'm going to show you in a minute. This one's going to be well different. This one's a skinny bait. This one should flutter up lovely in the tide. I've done the same thing, through, tight and snap it off. And that's basically what we're left with, is that. That's going to catch the fish, hopefully. Turn about around, I want to see my ugly mug. Yeah, that's better. That's not so heavy on that top hook. It doesn't seem to want to pop off now. I'm going to lug that out, and I want to get it more to the left. And that's what it looks like. Done up. Flicker's on, drag's loose. Hopefully some Leviathan takes that. That went exactly where I wanted it to go that time. Exactly. So, DN, welcome in, buddy. Bradley, how's it going, buddy? I think I said hello already, mate. Fishing with Kira, good morning to you. Fishing with Tito, welcome in. Thanks for joining, guys. Nice to see some new people in the building. Appreciate you lot. I see you in other people's lives, so thanks for joining, guys. Mississippi, welcome in. Yeah, Kira. Yeah, I thought you were Mississippi, but I follow you. I am subscribed to you, Kira. You do quite a lot of fishing, don't you? An awful lot of fishing, in fact. Yeah, we are at 12:26 here in UK. In the afternoon, obviously, PM. I should at least just be leaving work now, but no, it went wrong, so we're fishing. We're half an hour after high tide, or 20 minutes it is after high tide. So we are now. So we've got a couple more hours of fishing, guys, don't panic. And then we're fishing again later. We've got 35 in the house and 46 likes. Appreciate everyone for smashing that like button. You're absolute legends. Awesome. An awesome bunch of people. .26 AM there, Mississippi. Thanks, Bradley, I appreciate you, mate. Hopefully we can catch us a fish today. I'm not like million% confident, but we're here trying, aren't we? Some pliers ready in case you get a conger on. Put your pliers ready and your T-bar. So I always have some decent pliers with me. They're also big split ring pliers as well, look. Not good for small ones, but good for big split rings. And we've always got the T-bar, and it's a two-way T-bar, look. It's like 10-inch one. It's a two-way T-bar, so you can push or pull. Always have that with you. And then we've got some de-scourgers for the flatfish and awkward little hook holds on the smaller hooks. Plenty of options when it comes to pliers. You've got to have it. And these are also very handy for bending your sea weights legs out. Or any lead, to be honest. You're South Africa, Bradley, yeah? Fair enough, buddy. What do you mean you're in SA? Is that some in America? Oh, Southern Oz. Sorry, Southern Oz. You're Southern Oz. Fair enough. Lucky you guys. Wow. I watch Burko an awful lot. If you guys have got channels, I'll subscribe to you. I have to find you after this live on the chat and I'll subscribe to you guys. If I don't do it later, it'll be tomorrow the following day. Sometimes you've got to wait for the comments to come up. They get monitored, they basically get checked over, make sure there's nothing dodgy with them. That's why YouTube does that. They have to like go through it, though. They don't go through it, the computer does, I guess. Something goes through it and checks for naughtiness in the chat. What's the biggest fish I've ever caught? 90-pound conger eel, deep sea fishing. And off the beach it'll be a 30-pound conger eel. That'd be my biggest shore caught fish. Yeah, Burko's awesome, man. He's in the, he might be sitting in the comments in the background watching. He was in earlier. Burko's a legend, man. He's doing really well. He's like a modern day Rex Hunt in my eyes. I like watching him, man. Something about the Aussies, man. I like watching the Australian fishing. It's always something I enjoyed watching. It's very different from our fishing. That's why I like it, I think. Because it's complete opposite to how we go about it. You guys go about it in like little tiny rods and that, catching these huge fish. We go huge rods catching little fish. It's like, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's because the style of beach and terrain you've got is very different to ours. So you can use it, the smaller gear. But I'd like to definitely get, at some point, I'd like to send Burko a couple of little bits over. I'd love to see him using a couple of the rigs I use. So at some point he's going to get a little package off me, he is. Don't know when. It's not going to be like loads because it'd be weighing too much, but we're going to get him a little something over at some point. Something I wanted to do for a while now. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd love to go fishing. I'd love to go fishing and for sharks off the beach and that. Like, we don't get the chance to do that over here. You guys can. In some places, can't you? We don't get half the species. Like, some of the species you guys get, I'd love to catch. Like, don't even talk to me about barramundies. I would love to catch barramundies, like, so badly. That's one fish I would love to catch. That's from years of watching Rex hunt. That's what gave me the bug for that. If I ever go there, that's one of the things I'm doing, 100%. Exactly that. That's why I will do a live from home soon, because Burko's asked me to, and I might go on a StreamYard with Burko. Obviously, I'll have to get up. It'll be like on a weekend maybe, and I'll get up early in the morning. It doesn't have to be that early, to be fair, but we could do it fairly early in my time in the morning, say 9 o'clock or something. 8 o'clock in the morning my time. It'll be 7 o'clock your time. In the evening, and then I'll do a little like tackle talk, because he's fascinated with the English tackle, because it's very different. So Burko's asked me to do at least a live, but we said we'd do a StreamYard at some point, because it's a good way of communicating with people like Burko in Australia, I guess. I don't particularly like doing StreamYards, I'm not going to lie, but it's not my thing really. I don't really like them, but it's not I don't like them, it's just I've had trouble when I've done them, that's all. I find you get a few people you don't want in your lives, though. Undesirable. But that's the way it goes. Burko seemed right earlier, and Tim and Marina, Mr. and Mrs. Diner, they've both had good ones recently where they don't seem to have had any bother, so to be fair, the StreamYard seems to maybe have sorted it out a little bit. I don't know. It definitely seems a bit safer than it was. Is it top end, is it? Yeah. Fair enough. Is it Queensland? Is that where the barramundi are? Why does Queensland sound familiar, like from when Rex Hunt used to go there? The chances of me coming to Australia are slim, though, I've got to tell you, so. I mean, I haven't even got a passport at the moment, so I just never replaced it years ago when it ran out. It ran out in 2019 and no one was going anywhere then, so I didn't bother replacing it. Yeah, that's what I thought, it's warmer water. But is it the Queensland area where you get the barramundis? I'm sure it is. Too cold below Queensland, okay. It's a big place, Australia, let's be honest as well. It's not the sort of place you can just go there and drive one side to the other in a hurry, let's be honest. So it's, if you ever went down a fishing holiday and you wanted to catch all these different things that you'd want to catch, it'd definitely be on planes, wouldn't it? All the way, you'd have to. No choice in the matter. Take too long otherwise, wouldn't it? Maybe one day, never say never, eh? Might make it over there once in my life. Highly unlikely though, unfortunately. We'll see what happens in life, eh? I'm not a big person for holidays. I'd rather stay in England and go somewhere like Dorset or Cornwall or somewhere like that. I'd much rather stay in England myself and just go fishing somewhere. That's always been my idea of a great holiday, fishing holidays in my own country, just trying different areas I've never fished before. There's plenty of places I've got to go yet. I've not even touched the surface of places to fish yet. So. But it's time to do it right and rod, I'd say. So let's do it. Goes. Raining nicely, not too much weed, still fishing nicely. Put some fresh baits on them, both of them this time. Get them out of there. Hopefully we get a bite soon. What's the time now? Is it past? So it's 30 minutes now after high tide. This one is the squid and mackerel rats going on. This is 2 hooks, 2 baits. Squid and mackerel. This is fresh caught UK squid, caught by my buddy Seawaits Craig. So, thanks so much. Enjoy using it, it's great quality. Much better than shop bought. It's really sturdy, really tough. That's why I can sit on baits for a little bit longer, because it's staying nice. Don't come flying off when you tie it on. It's great. There's 56 likes and 47 in the building. That's awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome for the daytime in the UK. There's a lot of Australians in here, it appears. A few Americans as always, guys. I appreciate you lot. Oh, there's a caplin and squid wrap there going on the top. We got squid and mackerel on the bottom hook, and we've got a caplin and squid on the top hook. Change it up a little bit, won't it? I'll show you how this boat's looking. Once I've tied them both on. I'll ping it out there. me as I tail there, isn't it? Nice sea race tail, guys. It's absolutely awesome. Come on, let's go. I tuck it all in because I don't like all these laces, man. And the casting, the night. Tuck it all in. Try to anyway. Happy days. Wow, like a treat. What have we got in the building? Ross, how's it going, mate? Rude, welcome in. Leroy, welcome in, buddy. Land of Steel, still in the building. Craig here. Hope everyone's well. Pumping out some pucker casts. Well, they're going out alright anyway. Don't know about the pucker casts. They're going out alright. They're not the best casts, they're not timing it the best, but they're going out well. I'm not even worrying about it anymore, I'm just going to do it. And it'll just, I know what I need to do. We've got a sloping beach at the moment though, so I've got to take that into consideration. John, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well, John. How you feeling today, mate? You alright? The T900s are doing really nicely at the moment now. I'm really enjoying casting on these at the moment, I'm not going to lie. I've kind of got the knack of getting a bit of compression in them, I do believe. Feels like it anyway. I could punch harder, but my shoulder's not great still, so I'm not punching to full potential, nowhere near, but it's going out alright, man. Fair enough, John, fair enough, buddy. Sorry if I've missed anyone coming in. We've got 49 in the building and 61 likes, so thanks everyone for joining. It started off a little bit tense, but I've chilled out now. It's about time we got John B on again, I reckon. Jet engine's working well today. If you don't know who John B is, he's one of our subscribers, but he donated us a kettle to make our cups of tea with, because I forgot mine one day. And he'd come down with a nice cup of tea, nice cup of coffee, he did a couple of bacon sandwiches and egg sandwiches, and a kettle. So we named it John B. For that very reason. If you wonder what the John B thing is with the kettle, there it is. And John B the kettle's becoming a bit of a legend. Beast, welcome in, buddy. Scott Harris, welcome in. The reports are no fish. We're fishing the ebb now. We're on the ebb on a big tide. So we're going to do as long as we can. We're going to do another hour or so. And then I'm going to rejuvenate. Get the Stella and the Luminous set up. Get my box of sea weights lures. Which I can proudly say now. I've got a box of sea weights lures. Surface ones at the moment. And we can go and try them out. A couple of hours later. Into dark. We've got to fish into dark. Because I've got some ones, we've got to glow them up. Some of them glow up really well. So we've got to glow them bad boys up. It's not going to be the best live once it gets a bit darker, but you're going to be able to see the lure flitting along the surface, so it's going to be a bit more interesting than not having it. So and the chances of a bass are slim, but it's more of a test, just to go and see how they behave, see how they are. We've not even cast one out yet, I haven't, so it's going to be an experimental live on the new sea weights lures. That'll be interesting, man. The reel's greased up ready and oiled up. So from last time I used it, I washed it, oiled it and stuff. So that's all ready to go. Oh, massive bird strike imminent. Here it goes, ready. Look at all them birds. Please don't give me one. Here goes the kettle. Come on, John. It's not one big take, man. It's not a lot to ask, is it? One conger. I'll stop going on about congers then. Once you've had one, I'll stop going on about it. So before I left work, I had a lovely jacket potato with tuna and salad. So I've eaten well today already. I've had a good bit of scran already. Good bit of food. I'm hoping we'll get some fish now. It's ebbing out. It's starting to go out now. So we're about 40 minutes, 50 minutes after high tide now. So hopefully we get, it's normally the time we get another sort of run of fish. About an hour after the tide starts going, like after high tide, an hour after high tide. It's about half hour into the ebb, that is normally. Round here, it changes everywhere you go in England, but round here it's about 20 minutes to half an hour we get a slack period, and then it starts going for it. I'm just a little bit gutted that I turned down a session with Dangler, SouthCoast Dangler at Brighton. Went to, because I was supposed to have a good, like a busy day at work, and then everything seemed to just go wrong at work. I was like, oh, man. It wasn't majorly wrong, it's just I couldn't do what I was there to do, so. And then I forgot that he wanted me to do a snag, one of the snags I forgot. I was like, this was not a big job, but, so it's just one of them days, man. I covered the time I was there very easily, so it's just one of them. I over-covered it. The time I was there, I did alright. But not well enough. Should have done all day. Hey ho, we're here trying to catch a nice conger. And I'm purposely casting on some more rougher ground. Although there is a lot more sand mixed in with that rough ground at first now, so it's a nice bit of ground out there at the moment. You'll be seeing what the ground looks like when there's no sand on it later. And I'm wading. It's the same ground basically. It just looks right for a go on the spinners. It looks like when it goes out, it gets really quite nice and blue. So I just thought, why not have a go, innit? Try these lures out. Come on, fish. Scott, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're alright. How's the tricks, mate? I'll drink this tea and I'll do the left hand rod. It's open long enough now. But I hope we've got a half good picture because the reception's not been great. I found a good spot here. It's got four bars of 4G, so one short of full reception and 4G, so we're alright. Oh, that cup of tea is nice. So yeah, we're going to chase the tide out later with the lures. I'm going to go home, reset, like I said. I'm going to get the stuff and we're going to chase the tide as soon as I can get on. Well, not as soon as I can get on there because I don't want to get that wet in the waders. I'll have to go up to the top of the waders almost to get out there too early, but I'm going to wait till the rocks are showing later and I'm going to get out there. And I can see where they are already. There's foam on top of them. We're casting towards them, basically. The rocks we shall be wading on later. Action-packed day as fishing goes, work not so much. I do apologise to my manager, it just all went wrong earlier. I didn't want to stay on site because it just wasn't happening. After doing what I had to do, I was like, mate, I'm done. I need to go fishing. I know he watches sometimes. So Luke, if you're watching, sorry, buddy. And plus the welding I had to do. There was an area where I had to do some lead welding. And there's people working all around underneath where it was, so I was like, oh man, nah, I can't even entertain that right now. And ground workers working there and all that, I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. And that ain't even essential right now anyway. Next couple of weeks it will be, but not right now. We'll do that another day. Yeah, let's get back to the fishing. Hello, my chat froze then, by the way, guys. I do apologise. Burko's still in the building. Hello, buddy. No worries, man. No worries, Big Jed. Thanks for coming in. Burko, I don't know if you heard earlier, mate, but I'm going to get you... Welcome back, Kojak. Jamie Murray, welcome in. Burko, I'm going to get you a couple of rigs and stuff at some point. Not immediately, mate, but I'm going to get you a couple of rigs made and sent over to you at some point, brother. Maybe some lights. I know you don't use very heavy weights. I'll talk to you about it because I want to get you a couple of things sent over. Not heavy, but if you got a couple of sinkers I could get you made that glow up or something, we might get you some little bits sorted. Because I really want you to try some Seaways products in Australia. Really badly. So I'm going to send you a little package at some point. It's only going to be small, mate. It's only going to be small. But you're definitely getting something off me at some point, Burko, alright? In the next month or so. I shall discuss with you what sort of little leads you use, because I ain't sending big ones, but I'll send you some little ones. And I know you do use them quite a lot. So, the smaller sort of barrel leads and stuff. I'll see what my man can come up with for you. Mr. Craig Seawaits would sort something out, I'm sure. I just really want to try. I really want you to try some with UV. Like you must. Have you got a UV torch? Because, mate, I want to send you something that glows up. So when you're doing your night session, when it goes into dark, you can glow the beads on the rig up and send that out there, man. I reckon you'd catch fish in Australia without any bait on there with them beads on there. It's not going to be immediately, buddy. It's going to be like I said, a few weeks' time. I need to get it worked out, and then it's going to take a while to get there as well. So you're probably talking like 6 weeks. I've got to work out getting it sent over. I don't mind getting it. I'll send it personally myself. You know what I mean? I'll send it personally myself. Because I just think it'd be well cool, man. To be watching you. You can make a little vlog about it for us as well. That'd be amazing for you to be using some Seaways products in Oz. Oh, Blue, man. Nah, man, you didn't have to do that. You absolute legend, man. Seriously, you didn't have to do that. Wow. That's so generous. Seriously. Thank you so much, Blue. That'll definitely help towards that. Thank you very much. That'll probably cover the postage, so thank you very much, buddy. That is literally what it'll probably cost. And then I'll be able to send him, if I put that towards postage, I could actually probably send him a couple of decent leads as well. So we'll sort that out soon. That'll be done soon, man. Thank you very much. Ollie's still in the building. Jamie, I hope you're well in America over there. Hope everything's good your end. Oh, we'll have the left hand board in there. days. It's not too reedy out there, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to be a lot worse than this. Well, that is so cool, man. Thanks for that, Blue. I really appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, Burkas, 100. Oh, mate. I take it. I like your passion. But, mate, I haven't even thought about that sort of stuff. That's not even on the agenda, mate. I like your ambition, buddy. Good luck, but you're doing well, Burka. You're getting quite a lot of subs now. But you do quite a lot of vertical lives, didn't you? And that's where you pick up quite a lot of subs in the vertical lives. But one thing I will say is you'll also lose quite a few of them subs the next couple of days. You'll notice your numbers will go up, say 50 in a live, and then they'll drop back down, like another 20 of them will drop out. That's how it goes with the vertical lives, man. I don't do them, mate, like I said, because I found you get too much trouble in them, mate. That's why I stay away from them, like I told you before. I've seen too many people getting issues in their vertical lives, so I've stayed away from them. But it's a great way of gaining subs. If you want subs, do vertical lives. It really is as simple as that. I'm not really worried. We've got 1,000 subs. We're doing nice and steady. We're just going to carry on doing what we do, guys. You know, he's fishing with a bit of stressing out. As I was a bit stressed earlier, as people would do. I've chilled now, as you can tell. So. It wasn't bad stressing out earlier, it was just me had enough to do. That's why I come live, to be honest, because I thought you lot would tune up. There's one of the baits, look at that. Creating like a gape in its own right, the bait is so awesome. And a gape is where the hook point is forced outwards and upwards. So the gape of that hook has been accentuated by putting the bait like we are. Just curving it round where we tied it on. See? It's making a better gape. Sounds wrong, I know, but that's what it's called, guys. And this is cuttlefish baits we're putting on. Disgusting. Burko uses cuttlefish. I've seen Burko using it in Australia. We had some the other day, I don't know if we used it, so I went away, I had to go to work. Oh, it stinks as well, that's why it works so well. Try and water the horse in a minute, it's quite busy on the promenade. Sorry up, my tea's going cold, man. There we go, the loop rig's set up properly now, so it's not dropping the top bait. Adjusted the little sliding crimps, and it's definitely better now. There we go, send it. The send it we did. It was a bit odd, but I sent it still. So, right, I've just got to water the horse. I'm going to mute you a minute, so I've got to do some sort of affair in here because, yeah, too many people about me. I'm going to mute you a minute. There we go. Alberto, you two in the building. I know you're fascinated with some of our tackle, so here you go, mate. This is our shelters. So this is the shelter I use, man. Hopefully the signal doesn't die, actually. There's us. That's us there, guys. Much less tackle now. It all fits in one thing now. So there you go. I'll do that better one day, another day. I knew that I was going to do that. We're back. Hopefully you managed to see that. I did rush because I want to get back to the fishing. But that's the sort of thing we use on the beach in UK to hide in out of the wind. And if I didn't have that now, I wouldn't be sat here like we are. I wouldn't be fishing. I'd be in some big old coat and that, if I was. I'd have to walk around the bivvy. Well, Mick Dundee used to carry a big old one round him, didn't he? I don't condone it though. But Mick Dundee certainly set a stamp there, didn't he? Truth, mate. I swear I was Australian in a past life though, because I quite often I've used Australian terms all my life. I swear I was Australian in another life, pretty sure of it. Oh no, the sun's coming out, which is not good for filming, good for doing lives. It's nice, but it's not nice for lives. It's in your face. I don't think it'll come right out, but I have to say the rockets are really running really quite nicely at the moment. Considering they need a service on the bearings, the bearings need drying up again. But apart from that, they are running really well. Hey Freeman, welcome in. Thanks for joining. We haven't had any fish yet, but that's the south coast of the UK for you at this time of year. You don't get a lot of fish. You've got 47 in the building, 73 likes. You guys just smashed that like button on your way in, didn't you? You're awesome. Seriously. What's very stuck? The live. Terry B, welcome in. It shouldn't be stuck. It must be your end, buddy. It's not stuck. Is it stuck? Is the live crashed out for other people? I'm just going to clean the camera to bear with me. I take it we're still running, guys. Terry B, did you go fishing the other day on a live? Because I was around for like midday my time, and then I went out, and I think I missed you for like, were you out for an hour or something? I missed you, man. That's all good, Ollie, is it? Fair enough. Oh, no worries, Bradley. Happens sometimes. Got some dinkies. What are dinkies? Yeah, I thought I saw it. I'll have to look at it back, Terry. I'll get on it, man. I'll watch that back at some point. Maybe tonight once I finish my other live. I'll watch that back. Ah, 3 reds and a flounder. Okay, yeah. Nice. Any size on them? Any size on that flounder? Stephen Hodgson, welcome in, buddy. Welcome to West Sussex. It was uneventful. I think I see. I think I did click it on, and you were just tied up to a mast thing. You were tied up, and your mate was tied up to you, and then I sort of had to go out, so I stopped watching it. I meant to go back to it, but I never did. Nice, Terry, nice. See, I haven't got a depth scanner and a fish finder and all that on my kayak, and it's something I'm not really bothered about where I am. I mean, it'd be good, but it's just another thing, man. I go out really basic, I do, Terry. My kayak, compared to yours, is nothing, mate. I've got a real basic setup, buddy. I don't go to the extreme of all that stuff because I know the grounds and the marks I want to fish by using buildings on the shoreline. So I don't really need to go to that extreme and carry more stuff with me. I do it on the basis that I'm probably going to fall out at some point. Yeah, that was a beast. That was a Hobie craft, wasn't it? It was a Hobie craft, or hobby craft, however you pronounce it. Hobie, is it Hobie or hobby? Hobie, isn't it? Hobie craft, they're really good, man. That's what I've been looking at getting, but mate, I haven't got that money. They're £4.5 grand for a basic one. £4,500. I ain't paying that for a kayak. Not at the moment, no chance. So I'll stick with my one for now. Yeah, I know it is. I looked at it. It's a lovely beast, and I've seen them in England. I can get one in England, right? It's £4,500, Terry. 4,500 of your British pounds, and that's just for the basic one without any special added extras. It's like 5,500 if you want to get one with all the gubbins. I ain't paying that for kayak, mate. I'll just carry on paddling my 300-pound kayak around. We'll just carry on that, mate. We're good. I don't go out very far. We only go out a couple of miles. We only go 2 miles into the ocean maximum, so we're good on that, man. I like paddling as well. No, Stephen, there isn't much being caught. Oh, Burke, if you're talking about Yeah, you do deserve stuff, man. Well, is Land of Sea still sorting you something out? What's going down? What's going down? Oh, what's that? You making some jellies? Nice. Is that what you make, Lander, still? You make jellies, do you, buddy? Fair enough. Fair enough. How cool's that, man? What a legend. Yeah, YouTube, don't they send you I think YouTube might send you like a hat and like a paper certificate though. Once you become monetized, I think they send you a hat and like a beanie hat, I think, and a paper certificate, Burke. I'm sure they do, brother. I think it just turns up, they don't tell you about it, it just turns up to the address you register at. Yeah, I remember you talking about it, Lander, still. Yeah, man, nice one. He's gonna have good use of them in Australia, isn't he? Very good use of them. We're going out lure fishing later. I don't know whether you guys will still be up, but I mean, what's the time now? I'll be packing this live up in about 20 minutes. And I'm going to go and get ready, and then we're going to go fishing again. Because we're now like coming up to 2 hours after high tide. We're not coming up, it's a little way away still. We're basically 40 minutes, 50 minutes from 2 hours. Well, no, we'll stay a little longer. We'll stay till about 2 o'clock our time. About 40 minutes we've got left on the live. We'll stay for another 40 minutes. And then I'll go and recuperate, and we're coming lure fishing tonight. We're going to fish into dark for bass. Now I don't like calling them it, because there's Americans and Australians in the chat, I've got to. So Noel, if you're listening, mate, which you're not going to be, Noel hates the term sea bass, because in England we don't need to call them that, because we only have one type. But we're going for sea bass later. My friend actually hates that term. In England, in America and in Australia it's fine, there's different species, but in UK we have one species of bass and it's just bass to me. Joker's Wild, welcome in. No worries, Terry B, thanks for joining. So we're going to be on a chest mounted live later. Oh no. You go and eat all the bait, mate. Good dog, you do the toad. Oh, you just had a poo a minute ago, it stinks. Bum stinks. I know you smell wet. Scott Harris, no worries, buddy. You're good, mate. You concentrate on driving, mate. That dog stank of wetness. So in a minute I'll reel in the right hand rod and we'll have another chuck. Get fresh bait out there for the last part of the session. We've still got enough water for it, so we'll carry on fishing for a little bit longer, about 40 minutes like I said, so now it'll take us up to 2 hours after high tide. If we start getting fish I might not just disappear like that, we'll see what happens. Sometimes we get fish right and then sort of halfway down the tide. You don't want to eat that, mate. You'll end up with a bad tummy. Seriously, that's not good. You'll end up with a bad tummy. No. No, absolutely not, dog. Go back to your mum. Go on, off you go. Go to your mum. Go on. Go to your mum. Come on. You really don't want to eat that, mate. You'll end up with the poos, mate. Come on. Go to your mum. No, no, out. Out. It's eating my discarded bait, so your dog will probably end up with a bad stomach now, just to let you know. It's just been eating squid and mackerel off the floor, so it might end up with a bad belly.
Well, that's his fault.
It is. I do apologise.
Come on. Come on.
At least the lady apologised. That's different. Normally people don't apologise. Alan, welcome back. No, no luck, mate. No, not today, mate. Not yet. We're going to give it another 40 minutes, Alan. Take us nearly up to 3 hours. We're coming back later on the lures. We're going to try the first. Well, we've already been out lure fishing this year, haven't we? Yeah, I'm sure we did. We're going to come out on the lures, on the sea weights lures. See how they glow at night across the water. More importantly, let's see if we can catch a fish with them. It'll be about 4 o'clock, 4:04. I want to be here before dark, and I want to fish into dark. It's not going to be the nicest live to watch when it gets dark, because I can't have loads of light on, because I'll be wading for bass, and we ain't having loads of torch on when we're doing that. So, but it'll be interesting because I'm using glow-up lures that Sea Weights has made. So, and they're all surface lures, so you're going to see them flitting along the top all glowed up. So, and if your bass hits you, you're going to sort of see splashing in that. So, it'll be quite interesting to see what happens. It's a bit of a test, really. It's more of a test than a serious session. Tim and Marina, welcome in. It's more likely to be Marina, welcome in. So we're going to go home in like 40 minutes, refresh, sort the spinning gear out and get back out for a bit. Just a while, hour or so, hour and a half later on. I've got all the warm gear to wear. I've got the extra wader socks, like the thigh high wader socks, which are made of like heavy rubbery stuff. So we tend to be alright, to be honest. So we're going to have a go on that. We'll get an hour and a half on us easily later, maybe 2. See how it goes. It's going to be chest mounted, so it's not the nicest thing to watch always, but it'll be alright. Yeah, I'm not good on laptops and computers though, Alan, myself, mate. Only on phones and that and pads I'm alright. But all this editing videos is new to me, I've got to tell you. I'll be making another video soon, alongside one of my lives. But next time, I'm going to try doing it on a tripod rather than a selfie stick. And I'm not going to do so much of me reeling in the rods with you, with the live view of you seeing reeling in the rods. I will do it sometimes, but not as much. I learnt a few things off the last one. I was very repetitive, so we're going to slow that down a bit. We're going to try and mix up the video a little bit more. Show some bait making, show some rigs, show some winding in, show some bits and bobs. Have the cam on whilst I'm casting, you know, have some different views, but we'll change it up the next video. But before I forget, I want to say thanks to Blue and Kojak who have both donated very kindly today. I just want to remind myself of who it was. Absolute legends. What logos to be printed? You mean you're getting some made up, yeah, for like, or you paying someone to design it for you? Beast, I hope you're well, mate. Sorry, mate, I forgot you came in. Thanks for joining, buddy. I hope you're all good, Beast. So many people have been in and out, mate, it gets confusing. But yeah, in the next week or so, I'll be doing a live from home. And it's going to be sort of like, at some point that Burko's going to be available to watch it. He may be even join it, but I might just do a live so everyone can see it better for myself. Like everyone can see just one screen. I might do a live from my tackle, because Burko's really interested. I know the guys in Australia, the tackle's a bit different, so I know Burko said he's really intrigued with all the stuff we use, so. And I see him on his live, was it yesterday? The day before? He pulled out the sinkers. When you're on the beach, was it yesterday? And he pulled out the sinkers that you bought from England, with the, I know you call them sinkers, so I'm going to call them that, leads basically. He pulled out the weights that have got the spikes on, to use on the beach, so good on you, man. That's exactly what they're for. Yeah, that's exactly what you got them, wasn't it? They were 170 gram as well. It's one of my favourite size leads. Please, I don't want the sun to come out. I know it sounds daft, but the camera is facing straight at it and it ruins the picture, as you can see. As much as I love the sun, I don't want it to come out right now. I'm going to recast the right hand water. It's always the way the weed dies off as the tide's ebbing out. It's a shame the Congers ain't playing ball at the moment though. It is like still the time you used to be getting them around here, so. There's really been a lack of them recently. That was definitely due a bait change. The old mackerel's gone well mushy. Bern, welcome in. As you've just joined, we've had no fish, but it is south coast of the UK. in February, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We've got 2 more wraps of the cuttlefish left as well, so this works well. We've got 2 more of the fish baits and we've got 2 more cuttle baits. That works very well if you want another cast. Hopefully it goes in, and it is boring sitting behind rods that aren't going. I mean, no one's been catching a lot recently unless you're fishing for small fish like whiting and dabs. When it comes to the congers, the bass, all that sort of stuff, it's definitely shut off. But the water temperatures around here at the moment are probably around about 7.5 degrees, and a lot of fish don't like that temperature. They shut off a bit, so they're probably deeper out where it's warmer. Inshore waters are quite cold right now. It's getting to the coldest time for them. And that can have an effect on your fishing, obviously. We've got a nice offshore breeze today, so the spinning will be nice, that's for sure. Because it'll be pushing the lure out for us offshore. That's why I want to go. Because it's aligning lovely for a little spin up later. The weather and that. I'm going to text Noel as well, tell him I'm going to be down. He might even join, but I doubt I'll be there that long, so he doesn't finish at 6. So that will be there that as long as he is to get back, get his gear and come down. I'll let him know though, just in case. I'm only using 6-ounce leads today as well, which is a lot lighter than I usually use, believe it or not. And they are Seaweight's plain leads, they're not coated, they're plain gripper leads, SKMs. So they're not coated. When I say a plain lead, I mean not coated. That was freezing cold tea with a bit of squid at the bottom. Oh, lovely. Yummy. Happy days. Got 84 likes, 49 people in the house. Whew. It's quite chilly now I'm sitting out. That's why I need to go home a bit, rejuvenate and come back out. No worries, Blue. Blue, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for the donation, mate. You're very kind. I have to say it now because you're going. But yeah, I appreciate you, man, for that donation. That is definitely going to help out towards the package I'm sending to Berkeley. thanks very much. Sweet corn kid, welcome in, Stuart. How's it going, buddy? You join us here on a blank so far. Tide's ebbing out now. That cast, I definitely bent my arm too much, I felt it, but it still went out alright. So that slope on the beach is putting me off, but I'm not thinking about it. It's still, I'm not thinking about it so much, and it's still going out alright. There's a bit of a twitch on that left. John B, you're not at work today, mate? Yeah, I know, sweet corn. There's a story about that. Dan offered me to go with him last night. He asked, said pull a sickie, which I don't have to pull no sickie because I'm self-employed, but he still like needs to get to work and help the site out because that's what we're all about. But so I went to the site on the pretenses there was 3 porches to lead and then some snags, and unfortunately 2 of the porches just aren't right to lead because they're not right. So one of them's not ready because the brickies were in the way doing stuff, and one of them is not right at all to be leading right now. It needs to come off and be redone or something. Something needs to change with it. So I did 1 porch lead work, forgot about the snags I could have done, and just went. So in the long, in the moral of the story is, I should have gone with Dan. But I earned 80 quid this morning and I was gone by 10 o'clock, so I can't moan at that, I suppose, but it's still not the point. I should have been there all day and earned more. That's the problem. Yeah, John, that's never good, mate. This cold weather's not good for this. If you're talking about a few days ago when it was freezing cold, I was doing a roof over in Fontwell area, and the battens were frozen solid. It was on a 230 gauge for 2020 tile, and I was ice skating along the battens trying to tile it in. Not fun, John. What are we like? Why are we roofers, John? Why? Is he doing alright, is he? I know you can't say too much because obviously he's going to be making a video. I'm good, Beast, mate. Sorry I keep missing you, man. I'm good, man. Hope you're well. I'm good now. I was a bit tense earlier at the beginning of this live, but I've chilled right out now. It's one of the reasons I wanted to come fishing and go live, because you lot always help me out. So. The power of community, always brightens me up. Not a good week. I've had just a couple of bad weeks, to be honest, regarding things in my head, you know. I mean, Mum's come into my head a lot recently for some reason. I don't know why. no actual time of year or any reason for it. Just kind of, it's just as, I suppose that's part of grieving your mother, isn't it? That happens, but I just had a bad couple of days, couple of weeks. Yeah, Portsmouth, there's a lot of dabs being caught. There's a lot of dabs. We don't get them round here. Yeah, it looks like a good bit of kit stew. I'm really gelling with these rockets again at the moment. I'm really gelling with these chrome rockets. If you've never tried a chrome rocket stew, you need to have a go on my reels when we meet up. I'll bring my Zeta with as well. You can have a go on that. If you want to, yeah. If you want to feel smooth stew, we'll get the Zeta out. It's very good to crack off though at times. That's the problem. Yeah, we just don't get dabs round here, man. It's a shame. I said that about Rockling though, and we caught one. But we don't get dabs round here in numbers. 15 miles either way we do. Not round here. Got to travel like 15, 20 miles. Really strange. Really strange. Yeah, if you want to do Shoreham, I like Shoreham. I'm happy to go to Shoreham with you one day, mate, definitely. And when the fishing picks up round this way, mate, you'll have to come over here. And likewise, I'd like to come over your way and fish over that sort of area. Something I've been meaning to do for the last year is come your way. Or, well, not your way, but you know, it's sort of like Gosport and all that area. Like, I'd like to try that as sort of all these beaches that I've seen Dangler and local marks fishing. I'd like to have a go over there one day. Definitely. Some good fishing over there, it seems. Squeeze between the Isle of Wight and the bit of land there, obviously. It's obviously going to be good fishing, isn't it? I apologise about the sunlight. Yeah, I should do soon, shouldn't I? I should do soon. Find somewhere to cotch up, stay the night in the van and then go fishing again in the morning. That's the way to do it. Do it at night tide. Stay in the van for the night and then go fishing again in the morning. I quite like doing them sessions. .53 in the building still though, come on guys, it's awesome. There's literally how many people pretty much stay here these days, 40 to 50 people, which is unbelievable. Seriously good number of people staying on, so thanks very much for everyone's time. Especially when the live started badly. It didn't start that badly, I was just miserable. Stuck my finger up at the rods and everything. Naughty. Oh no, this is why I don't have them, Stu. I don't have them little boxes only for lure fishing. And I don't have them little boxes for my tackle, because I've done it myself over the years, and I stick to packets, mate. I've got a Daiwa, deep, big, just fits in your seat box nicely, you know, your big seat box, Daiwa, like tackle box. But I've stopped bringing it with me, Stu, because I don't make rigs on the beach. I always have enough rigs in wallets, so, or in winders, should I say. So I've stopped on making sure I've got enough rigs on me, and all I'm bringing with me is some leaders and some clips, and that's it. That's all I actually need with me. the way I'm fishing these days, and the rigs. Taking loads of stuff out of my box, and I'm carrying all my tea making gear and my tripod inside it now, instead of having a separate box for all the other gubbins. I've got it down to one box. All my water and that from the tea goes in one of the 2 square buckets I've got with me. One of them's for bait, one of them's for tea making gear, and that goes strapped side by side perfectly on top of the 2 of them side by side on my seat box. And it's a much nicer, compact, lower level centre of gravity package on the trolley, so much better. Yeah, I have these, Stuart. I'll show you. I have these Yuki ones. I've got these. They hold 15 winders, I think, and they fit in a big seat. I've got a big seat box. They fit in across the width of it. Lovely. I've got the Yuki ones with the winders. And there we go. And I find these really good. If you don't mind wrapping your coiling your lines up round them, that is. Oh, what spare reel have we got with us today then? Oh, look at that, we've got the Mark 1 sports rocket. Look at that. Mark 1 with a QTC mag. It's the nicest mag ever, man, I'm telling you. There's the sports rocket. Not bad condition, that Mark 1 sports rocket. That's some pretty good nick, isn't it? Pretty happy with that. It's a nice reel, man. That's my spare at the moment. And every one of my reels has got one of these pouches, a Rocket Reel Company pouch. Every one of them. Yeah, land still. Here you go. Do you want to see it again? They're all ambassadors, buddy. The ones we're fishing with. Here you go. Let's see the chrome rockets. They're ambassadors too. Here you go. There you go, buddy. CT versions, yeah, not with any level wind. Beauties, mate. All my reels are ambassadors, mate. I've got one pen reel. I've only got one pen reel when it comes to the bait castings, as you call them, I guess. And then this one I showed you a minute ago, if I get out again, is the Mark 1 sports rocket. There you go, look. But it's got a QTC mono mag in it, yeah? Standard, apart from that. I think it's had a new CT cage put in it though, I'm not sure. I don't think they made them like this. I think it's a secondary cage. But that is one seriously fast reel. I have to tell you, this thing is uncontrollably fast at times. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's well clean for like 20-year-old, 25-year-old reel, whatever it is, maybe even older. It's very good condition. Very good condition indeed. It's all original, except for this bit. I don't think the cage is original on it. I'm not sure. I don't think they made them CT'd like that. They used to have bars. People used to take the CT out and put plates in. But that's a nice conversion. Yeah, man. It's tidy, mate. Very tidy. I love my love me Abus, mate. Only the Swiss made ones, though, nothing else. Well, saying that, my TSRs are half Swiss, half Taiwanese. But they're still good reels. The TSR 6500i is the base plate gears and all that are made in Sweden, and the cage is made in Taiwan, and the side plates, I think, made in Taiwan. So it's a little bit different to like your older Abus, but they're tournament reel. It was one of their casting reels. I don't understand it because they're not great until you put a monomag in them. But then Ian Dobson's got his one standard, old Dobbo's Fishing Adventures. He's got his one standard and he loves them, but each to their own, isn't it? They're bomb-proof on the mags when you leave them standard, I've got to say. You can literally turn the mag right off and it never gets a snarl up. Because even with the mag right off, there's still lots of mag activated. But with the mono mags, you get a lot faster reel, I've got to say. Land of Sea, I've never used nothing else. Yeah, I knew they had bars on the old Mark 1s, I thought they did. And the Mark 2s. So I've got a Mark 2 and that's got the bars. Alan, mate, they're so fast though, aren't they? Like, compared to the Chrome Rocket, which is a more tameable beast, yeah? Them sports rockets, holy smokes, mate. When you get one of them spinning, whew, it's more like a casting special. To me, it feels more like a casting special. It's different. When that spool gets going, she gets going. It's mental. It's very, very different. I don't understand why it's different. But the Mark 1 and Mark 2 sports rockets are very different to the Chrome rockets and the TSRs and the 5,500s I've got. Very different reels, man. Hard. Very hard to use. Very hard to use. Even with the monomags, I struggle. I guess being called a sports rocket, they made them to be a bit more speedy. But I don't know what I've put bearings in all of them. Dry ceramic, ABEC 9 bearings, yeah, hybrid ceramics. And so they've all got identical bearings in them, like from the same person. They've all come at the same time and I've fitted them all, yeah. But them two reels out of all of them are a nightmare. Really weird. I think it's the spools. The spools are a bit different on the sports rocket. They haven't got the V-groove spool. They've got a continuous deep spool. And I wonder if you get a bit more line on them. And that might be why you get more inertia. I'm wondering if that's what it's all about. Because there's definitely more line on them, I'd say, than there is on a normal rocket. Land of Steel, mate. I've been buying them over the last couple of years off of eBay and such like. These Chrome rockets came off Facebook Marketplace, and the rest of my reels have all come off eBay, to be honest with you. One of them I picked up, the Mark 2 sports rocket I've got. I picked that up locally to me. That was a good deal, that was. Got that at a right cheap price. But I bought quite a few and done them up. I've done up all my reels. Some of them come with mono mags and some didn't. So I've added mono mags. I've got two 5,500s, both with QTC cages, and QTC mono mag in one, and an Achios central style mag in the second one. Bomb-proof reel, that is. Yeah, I'm a bit of an Abu fan myself, buddy. Didn't get on with the pen casting specials. I sold them to Andy Cole shortly after I bought them. I just didn't get on with them. Casters, welcome in. Thing is, Alan, it's like a hobby in itself dealing with the servicing on an Abu is very easy, I've got to say. And it's like a little hobby in itself. I enjoy doing it. We'll do a live soon. I've got to do my TSRs and I've got to do these rockets. So we'll do a live soon where I do some servicing. Just for people to see what the insides look like. Some people like to see it, don't they? And I strip every single component out. Every single thing. to even the cases off the bearings. And I degrease the bearings and I dry the bearings up because they're dry ceramics and they always get a bit of moisture or a bit of grease drives down the shaft from the gearbox and gets in there somehow, always on one side. So it's definitely worth stripping them down and drying them bearings back up. And whilst you're there, you grease it all as well. You just take it all apart. I use a bit of alcohol on some of it and hot water and stuff and soap on the others, and we clean up all the grease and we start again. Every single component's laid out on the table. And it doesn't matter, I don't need to lay it out in order, I know where it all goes. So I just strip it all down and I wang it back together. But I do keep the reels separate. I don't strip two reels at once and mix the parts up with like the rockets. They get taken apart and kept separately, the parts. I can't be dealing with mixing them up. I've got to have them separate. No worries, Lander Still. There is some on my channel. There's already some reel servicing video lives on my channel. But I'll be doing a live in the next week or so, mate. I've got new internet at home now, so I'll be able to use my my DJI Action 5 Pro cam to go live, and it'll be a really good quality live. I'll be able to do that, so the camera's like right on the table next to me, so you can see what I'm doing, you know. And I'll do one soon, man. I'll do it at sort of like midday. And then people like yourselves are likely to be about. If I do it this sort of time or a bit earlier in our time in England, you guys will get a good chance of having a look at it. And if you don't, it'll be posted up afterwards anyway. So yeah, we'll do one soon. Virgo wants to see anyway. Oh, his dad's not about at the moment, no? Yeah, I mean, they're not made for like seriously rough ground fishing in the site, 6,500. But I've used them everywhere and they've never failed. I've had congers on the beach. Them reels there are what we caught a 30-pound conger on. And I mean, some people tell you they're not really made for that sort of fishing, but I've had no problem. It's how you play a fish, isn't it? I mean, the TSRs, oh, they're very cheesy material on the cage. You know, you'd have to really, if you've got a big old skate on the TSRs, say, you're definitely pushing your luck. Or a big conger. But for me, they're solid. And if you bend a shaft, it's like £8 for a shaft. And I've got tournament shafts, which are a bit chunkier anyway, so all my reels have got tournament shafts, dry ceramic hybrid bearings, and Manfish 631 high ratio gears. So all of them, except for the Zeta. I've got a Zeta Abu 6,500. That hasn't got a set of gears in, because I do not want to do any more to that. That reel came lovely as it is, so I'm not doing nothing to it. It's literally a beauty, that Zeta. We haven't done enough with that Zeta yet. I need to get a casting with it and do a live. We'll just do a casting live one day with the Zeta. Yeah, Scott, I've heard Abex 7s are actually faster than. Oh, fair enough. You caught your personal best cat on 70+ pounds. Nice. On an Abu. Fair enough. There you go. That's just testament to how good they are then. I've got Abex 9s in all my reels, except for the Zeta. I don't know what that's got, because it came with whatever it's got. And I love them, but like I say, I've heard Abex 7s are actually supposed to be a faster bearing in stainless steel, the one people go for. the tournament casters. For some reason the tolerances aren't so tight. They're a little bit looser tolerances, so obviously I think it makes it a bit quicker for that reason. I was going to try some 7s one day, but I've had no trouble with the 9s, so. And the bearings ain't cheap, and I put full sets of bearings in 10 reels, 10 pairs of reels. No, 10 reels. 5 sets of abus I've got, 5 pairs. So I've already put a lot of bearings in reels. I'm not doing anything else when it comes to that. Yeah, the Mag 4, is that the Pen Mag 4, yeah? I've got a Mag 3, the red one. It's not a bad reel, I suppose. I haven't done anything to it other than service it. Much different to servicing an abu though, much more fiddly. This is why I like the abus, because they're so easy, they're so simple. When you look at an abu's gearbox, it's just a one cog and another one, a pinion that picks it up. 2 cogs, where a pen's like got a big gearbox hanging off it and all that. It gets a lot more, a lot more involved, man, when you start opening pens up. Little pins and clips, and it's just difficult, man, compared to an abu. I had the casting specials in a 15 and they were just a wild reel, man. Them things, I found you needed a big lead and a big chuck. There was no half measures with them, that's the problem with them. If you wanted to use them as an everyday reel, I didn't think they were the ones, because for me, I just didn't get on with them for every type of fishing. You had to chuck big leads with them, I found. But Andy Cole loves them. He bought them off me and he loves them. So, they were literally brand new still when I sold them. Right, I'm going to start packing up though, guys. I'm going to reel the left rod in. I'm going to leave the other one fishing for me. Yeah, they're very good abus, highly recommended. If you can still get your hands on good ones, get them, because they're getting hard to get hold of, definitely. There's still plenty for sale, but there's a lot of rough ones for sale. To find ones like I have in the conditions I found them in, I've been very lucky. They're not all perfect by any means, but they're all very clean. The TSRs are the roughest looking ones, I reckon, out of all of them. Catch you later, John B. I'll be back later, mate, for a spinning live. I'm not going to guarantee we're going to catch or get even a take, but we're trying out Seaweight's new glow in the dark lures. Also UV from sunlight as well, so for any light, to be honest, not just sunlight. So we're going to be trying them out for the first time. We've not used them yet. That's the reason we're going live later, just so we can see me using them, basically. And my way of recording it, isn't it? this one away and I'll reel the other one in and say goodbye. Sorry it's a bit abrupt the ending, but it's not happening, is it? So let's see if there's a bass out there later though, eh? Oops, it's squeaky there, the old ground. Grab that atmosphere, and I got the blame for it. Yeah, that's what leads are for, love, without being rude. Anyway, guys, now the dilemma of the dog nearly eating my hooks is over. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to pack up in peace and I'm going to go home and rejuvenate. I'm going to come back later. But I want to say a big thanks to Kayak and Blue for your kind donations today. I'm sorry about the beginning of the live, I was definitely stressed out. Probably shouldn't have gone live today, but it came out good in the end, so it was a nice little live in the end, so that's why I carried on. But we're going to pack up, we're going to get home, we're going to get rejuvenated, we're going to come back later. So that's alright, isn't it? Thanks everyone for joining, hope you all had a good time. Until next time, this has been Kayak Dangler. Thank you all so much. Catch you on the beach in not very long.